Well, ya koso say yeah Kyle say hi Badwam on Adom TV multi TV so bra say dey Mpensenpensemu bre no ya timi e dey bro we dwumadi a ye di so ma Kyle say mpanyimfo atena say an sa so benya akwanya na wa adwenkyira opeso de man no so nya ho na ode amai lot of your comments that they can badada nti majibre na makenkai enso jama and the 24th of January 2022 yeah the nyame asese ode nso ache Mamenkai also say the 1 week celebration of the late chief executive Jefamco Johnny's Food and Meat Complex Mr. Kwame Jekum on the 3rd of February into Shannon, so 3rd of February. Yem better Bushia for China, wanting to me and to Tunioma for the 1 week, whilst a year Danaka said there was 20. Can say, Ira Jekum, Kwame Jekum, only paying pa a Jumera, Ewo Jefamco, Abattoir, Iowa Madina, Radiaton Safreno. Onyamea Duma, the 3rd of February, Ewo Nejuma Madina Estate, just behind the Koi filling station, a Hona, ABD, ne Nawatredan, and Shaniso. Now, what you have a tie bushel for Echi. First, I can was a bushel for Yako, Namama, a Juma phone, so one war, Jefamco, Abattoir Honum, Yako, a Mobibia, so shedding by Yepa. Yeah, try and come on the brighter side of life. Makacho so nyame de yankwanche. There's every cause to be happy and to celebrate today and look for the good things for today and be positive for today. Inti ye de nyame asese odi ye kona osa edi ye bampemfo ona tase yewura Derek Ohene Bequeen kane oko upper denchira ye upper west achim yeah no yeah Mashibijani, but not a DC or Sabe Mashibijani, and a nay, or any Nyoma 1212 be a kama, or Kasama NDC, Amanyokono. You should him say, Niquata titles Glover, Daniel, or the Babakai, Hona, or so may and Komoi, Etimia Dimona Bibi at Makokama. Oh, my chair.
Yeah,
still your constituency, BBI Kama or
oh, Basia Madaroma, yeah, as usual.
Aquano, Omuguso.
Oh. I can't be uncle.
Bakuna touch you, no more to touch you.
I'm touching the grass. I contact. Oh, Jahokwe. We are talking about Bam Chrome, about 100 meters stretch or Bam Chrome people. So, or baby, be a friend to you. Okay, or be a farm, be a farm, what is about the end 10 meters. The crocodile, John, be partner. Okay. About Tachima Quine, the Bia Mekosuka. A whole district. Ye kwanya ye papa ye na e free in some adroju request amankese okay ye no fimu a obakase nyanwa to Agona East manko da ye papa okay ye kwanya gusuko ta no maintenance go receive that okay ya kan nyina ye feeder roads so road minister only highways for feeder roads for enti mon share no about that kwanya problem yes ye twemo adwene ba so se e boa mamodwuma ne simple the air can say it's some baby the Mudumusaka. Very important. One of the things I in our creating my quans and I say, oh, say a quan ye, near Jahua, near bed, Busme Bay, it do it near bar. Quina and I and here to us to come on, and it seemed to us at the car. Or maybe that kind of crime in Chawano. The fool in about is about 4 kilometers. Okay. And I went to me, or yes, say, woman to me, yes, I'm talking about Nyanoa Bamko. Okay. Okay. It is sad there people now as we true now they can't want some in parliament and we people are for pay now call me am krumu me kura e for abam krum okay ya bro for the koko ase okay ya koko pa and nunti sad there menene kasa no jitu mu say o mun koye people no so just about 100 meters stretch slippery I clean ye just one man to clean to top people actually you see, no ma regional highway, if there is for the share, the ma contract say on Wednesday, and na contract never soon. I do not. I say before. Okay. Yeah, and now we just hold so the call. All right, no problem. You will be a power station. No problem. People no. Ni dinya pan so. You feel be a friend say me pum to cheche. And me pum to cheche people na. Okay. Obi enim. Obetua san is here. Okay. into measure.
All right.
Yeah.
Yeah, can you say that Mr. Make say of Kenya say very important. Redeem Kenya say kwano. And akwa hodo aka wo yempeso aso nyina no. Modaroma Minister Wakwata engineer Christian Inti ene Area Abbas mu nyina quickly muntu anamona no mantivin ko yi fa mai we de ebetwa mu because kwa ho hia yin ebetwa mu but kwa ho de ehia ye kese pa the motion so na mo wo ya djuma pa ba enso ye ana wi peyo yen ka se mo nsabe so Ghana nyina akata prekope but there are certain major roads be in some communities and towns and yeah ese mutimi tu ho anamo e de man addition nsem ya akochiw kakra ba anse be kwa addition nsem no o man Ghana ya akoye o man a asasem si a ye de mpepere ho ye etu boom na fe asati akoda eju be kwa ya bakose mu no na saa nyoma ni nyina bi asipen enso na anamontu a esisi etun ebi kra etuye ba dwumadi esisi edi wo saa anamontu no no na akotosi nti mema abusuafo ya akọ Bogoso nsezimasi na me boaboa de asi nyina no as oman saa yesu ene ye ban de edi hia nyoma bi atisi no go eba ya na aban mu mpanyifo na mo dimirika kọ yamamu yakọ onyamna de ba ebosha kese na nanom so aba no ma begu nsan no ma yeze ne ati ekuo ono be ye hwehwemu ahwese ba akomienu biensa de na betima ye saa nyoma nyina ye mfa ni djuma dibiri bi ada no esi ana ye hye hofa esi ana ye hye hofa de ya ne se onipa hwere ne nkwa untimi emfa nkwa ne back to life bi enti se obahye ni pare ni munyano de etese enya ade bi a ebe ye enough enkaye to depart from the old ways and the nyoma no I betimi dia kai we dey asema enya kra enti usually dey na betimi aye dey na dia bedu sa bia we
omahi mefa sima baako bi dey chia wono ma ehwe program so for morning show dey aye hwe dey emze we ha never kai kakra bi
da sipi
yeah ene me manfo as usual upper west achim adesu ne pesuaso nyina ahefo ho enro na ye hin baako na ye nana ye friend anan a oye ohin wo agirikwa enro na ye pe no ene nansa ne ye pe no kurabia me san ma isi abusuafo nyina ya ho na me fi ba no pe ya amabusuafo nyina eyako na me chia me NDC mpenimfo upper west achim ene the NDC fraternity apa was atim ye nkan ye humbum enkanya ye ho enhwe ne wo ye nim amahin ne ye kan ho asemi me wi aho dano me hu footage no ye nsusa but me hu bida bo maimu ha ye hwa ne ye hwe ne mfoni e wo mfidie so aisi amanone enokra yakoto topaye na bibia si ne ho kekanka ho na say ye Ghana ha na eno chewo say eni say ye diagro wo hwe obi die no na wo ya ho boa yedai
wa ho die
ama wo die cause obi kan say sa tupai ya ye de kwakoye adwuma wo mines betumi apai wo kuro bi ahye a edwiri kuro na gufom ahye atama ma anka minjinne yemo wina yako apiate for yemo yako say asametisa esiho. Now all comes to your question. And then abalisa and then Miriam Hooper, when I read the minister instantly kicking out the inspector of mines and yet they kick him. But at then necessary, it tells me say because the Janssen was an investigation I say. Now instantly, wakacha the minister friend say the inspector of mines say on China because no na said here say obeshe na mines nyuma say this high explosives na ko kwen fa so na ko afidie ere ko e kan nyuma ho. And for the minister to instantly tell the inspector of mines who sits in Accra
onim de ekoso
so on turn the baby na chese bibia eden atosi. But should it be so?
No.
I say ye tenase na esi ansa na ye ti wana mo. It's very sad. and no chance ya try and Emma Sadi, bia, me knew that sentiment so. Me see from the actions of the minister to date, and I made a cancer. And not try and say, there you can on my where out of our. Maybe I was young, quite so fast. So, in fact,
I can see a good sound when you explosive there, but say, petrol farm, yeah.
The safety measures are as somebody here, Jumano, on really, and just a baby and coy. Into the piano, you because reactive. In science and into one among, in science into one among. I enter proactive measures. When we take officer, yeah, said ye. I see, Minister no or by when you feel. He oversees all those.
The Acadian
as a minister, minister.
I did yes, you were
but my ADC that. Me ADC in a new district. We take you over me say me mine share my in our mind what is going on. Me rules to saying town planning. That is saying what there's name capital no. Near 2 That is we talk management. Inti and the navy of a catcher and say na endu bria of a show. Because one of the major areas was say until we just say Sanamutu Ekoseng. You who are inspector of mines, but he reports to you, the minister.
How often do you have interaction?
How often? Have you ever asked?
So there are a lot of issues as I say discussing the arrival at a solution to this problem.
I don't want to blame, but Niman Koyi. Now as a mine until say you big jai, say a sea. Young concern, yeah, near to me, you percent gum near to your baby. You won't mind, sir, and Franco so ma or memu. And Franco so mamma, you know, a dubria, the beyond the best time, baby bonny besi, or mine in the boca, ye be best say, and send your queen, as a ye fasso, near the yana. A sidia, when biasono, such measures in the baby, ever back. If you answer at the time, ma'am say for about 27 and 17.
Well, me cry the figures now. I'm Mpensenpensemu because the baby actually
now
I said the corona
yeah. Now, Ubasha Krane be crying.
Didn't we say if I inform you, would you make your movie? You
know, you best three. Yet no more. I hear to ban. We are yet awaiting the outcome of the investigation.
Okay.
But you best say.
Okay.
Say, ye to banwa, ye do medino, I see you dino. My yen chain,
MBB science. You need science. Okay, so you're going to try one bar. I'm sure at this point I will just one of the best points of the ending conversation. You know, say you do to be sana certain responsibilities. How well are you performing? You're quite definitely able to answer calls. You're quite. Yeah, try young common so I'm say Daniel ni kwata Titus Glover and so be kan sa e wan say maka say watch this space National Executive Soberone MPP Amanyuko no year 2024 watch that space a big one Daniel ni kwata Titus Glover akwaba ye mo akwaba no na make out say the other time I mean me boss ba all my you know so kind of abatop no we film and TV on my boy man and 3rd February yeah beba na yeah the 1 week na share so the farm ko na ye dan the be you anyway so that's it also over your problem man and once over the na the same beba back to you also over my
feed the feed ya sena ko da boni mama chia o na me chia ya hwefo nyina ene me colleague honorable queen afia da boni papa wu na twato so no ayedene na me kai pa se woni no wura me office katie ba ko ne tintin ba ko si me si me bodyguard dan so me ma wura me office die omu edu na ne kasa bre o no me ka about taxes na
Yes, that it was
products now,
no.
or imported the banana, the Adiana, Banshani, and Combi Bimfamano. And you could see the drive and enthusiasm for the Yene Juma. I mean, funny can see. Amen. Can see. And the one we go down to do, I bet you. But sad news. And one I do late, a little after 10. Na meba Western region, regional organizer, the Uncle Wu, and the Yakobua ye, the medu few 1 or 2. Me da one I mean call. Now he had a family. Me mofra ba ko am ni omo call police ni ba ko oba my cousin. Regina Ngenu. Wapa East region. Anajono yeso Timothy Chi. Okono bia bonutu. Okuno. Innocent. O Timothy Chi. Yesi wakoji na tade ya pamama no okofi anajono. Ya bonutu ni kuno. Ne se aboko mantemu hono santa kwana ewo hono iba na hono wo ka bibi se yenya ye ho abotre enyema ye no yentu ye ho abotre entokwa mfaso nyi so ebi mu ntokwa no na akohye obi wo police ni ba wasta ne brazil ya transfer no e dia Upper East onnam no kwanzo a onko bia onyo bia hwe obi akwamani afatu wato e dia bono wokunu just like that anti like I say avi enya nshada nyad generally so bad but we should dey nyambe na mi wure mu no emse na mo kapiti asem anopay papers ni be say inspector of mines on Juma onkunko hokakra minister aya Ghana when him say you relax do you be di agro because the explosives are you koi honorable report the heavy duty machines any near my air car your escort your escort e di enim e clear kwana so ye make sure say bibi bia be sin dudue bia wo kwan so wono ensi na yentumi avoid na bibia they even do they do scouting route na obefa so nyina no ye scouting and sana ye di nyama ni fere port wo di kobi ye wo say de kona na di akono so what happened safety rules ye di diagro
safety diagro
ye di safety diagro na bobo ya akokroso Intimidate the minister here doing. Say, and when you void the Juma show, they will relax. And son of the BBC, as I was a Muye Juma. And the Inshumuna Yokosono, Yamibi Yanidi HD, Adofosu Eyadoye, a bind the Biako, individuals be the Biako. My brother, Mahose Ibrahim, Mahama, was you said Yanini, and Namne.
Let me commend him. 5,000 bags of rice, 5,000 cans of mackerel, and then
1,000 gallons of oil. My bonabaso, she said, Afina, you data as to who resides where. When you go show you managing your grants, but then some honorable. We go money, we go, we work as an MBTI, and that is what data is very important. And the Omoko Statistical Service, census na ye no, ebeboa yen, enkofo na omwo area ho no nyina no, na nya bibia kama, emunda ho, na yen hwekwa befa so a, na yen twoma no. Obi ka se kra yen relocate omo free bi omo because the more you keep them, the more it reminds them of that incident. But ebenyufo be hwe dia e fata e se na yen dia ebeboa. And so far so good. I think that Mr. Adling up to whatever he's doing now.
The educational sector ehun komo no every media fam ya babaka na enko e-living komo no which one do you prefer? Well, I feel that it's a education sector no chichiri kakra but yenko we no quickly number back the majority leader in parliament or say Chairman Sabus has questioned the minority's threat to oppose the passage of the controversial electronic transaction levy. Mpensenpensemu said he is baffled by the minority's claim, given that the levy had already been approved by the House. Addressing a capacity building workshop organized for the majority caucus in Parliament and some ministers of state, Mr. Mpensenpensemu said the e-levy currently needs just the backing of legislation. You, minority, have approved of the e-levy. What is outstanding is now to back the e-levy with the enabling legislation. So when you have done all these and you turn around to say you are opposed to the bill, it means either you did not know what you were doing or neglected to observe what you needed to have done, either of which is dangerous for a member of parliament. The difficulty for me is when people are kicking against the e-levy, when you know that in the adoption of the motion to approve the budget, which contains the e-levy as a policy, we approved of that, so it means that the first step has already been mounted. The receivables of the e-levy have been factored into the various estimates approved for the sectors. That is the second thing we did. Thirdly, we encapsulated everything into the appropriations bill and passed it unanimously. Oh, and I said the e-levy in the court. Remember, I said, I've monitored your media. If that is the case, there's no noise about e-levy again.
Oh, my, that's it. Is it? We are a friend of parliamentary gymnastics.
You want to kick?
Oh, many of them. Sure. What can you make sure I drink quite chicken? Before the passage of the appropriation bill in Parliament, and then for your argument means that first now a friend is saying the statement, the budget statement, that the policy at a buy, and now minority ni one man yamunti asiye. You guys and go say, "Mama, they no question committee level more per adjustment." That is the argument people made. So kaipa, because we knew, or those opposed to the e-levy, no. At its current state, him say, "Sa gymnastics, you meet me again." Abba. So just say, now, does it make it whole? Now, no kasa muna say has been approved in part. Can you take the part and work with it? You know here, and then see your parliament. If it was approved, and there was no need of that exercise, why did they go on with it?
But the entire approved. I mean, I'll say, the receivables of the e-levy have been factored into various estimates approved for all sectors.
They did that at their own risk when they called for that. When they knew said there was arguments to do with the e-levy, and they spoke to the people over there, the parliamentarians said, "Mama didn't call the various committees levels." Do you know what happened at the committee level? I had 12. Chairman no casted the offense saying, "Eto the casted vote." A whole na ntino obi enim say, "Minua penny." Enim say, "Nyanwa ye nyina no ukoye adwuma wo komi. The appropriation bill needs to be passed." Ye pass ma wa. When ade awaka na emranta eje bituma ye adwuma. Because they made and convinced people say, "Oh, let's put the appropriation bill. We need to be passed before the office answer na sorry." Na say the bill nan kasa no ye betumi aka wansam. E na koye ntokwa wo. Intini so no feel say Yemia penny already menza feel say ya pass it and who here onko implement it. You see guys are man when now your postures of arrogancy and mad that consensus bill in any day and yet of parliament. It's a posture of arrogancy. Such as you only definitely say then you go to that workshop and make such statements. I said when the minority were together helping in passing the appropriation.
But that's what he said here. What status I was either say na munim adia na moye anade na moye na montias either of them was a dangerous member of parliament.
And it referred to that as a posture of arrogancy. That statement. When he knew say you share me at risk of then you want to tell us say excuse me, seven penny. Executive na ye yue one some kana umudi shemu no. assume say go backfire why na here o da ko konta o meta tare mo ma he Mrs. Kawi Bayi meyi bia ko ma e ye mo nso no enho asem kana ye de
ye o bat bi o
but na wunim say oh ye ma no appropriation ye nyintum say ye base ni ye wi ye meka ho asem because wunim say ho asem kana siye dig ye hwe otetekwa ni e wa ha de say otetekwa wa wo de ba na move to that level
wunim de wo ye gon komo o e koso
you see and no ya dey say omo ye but he levy
in whatever form or shape no number
has not been approved.
O say anyone was
uncle J.
No, o say the say ye mo no. I mean,
me apeni.
Ya din komo awie, na mo say twa mo.
Uncle J. Say je no le ko awie. Na din komo awie. Now man here that 6.9 whatever billion wom. Na boso ma ko uncle. Uncle J.
What is outstanding now is now to back the e-levy with the enabling legislation.
Without the legislation, can the e-levy work?
But we are working already. Just
that. I'm saying, without the legislation, can the e-levy be implemented?
Member of Parliament, former Daniel.
And come here, without that sort of legislation now, can the e-levy work? When we allow the appropriation to be passed inclusive of the e-levy, we need say the e-levy committee report no grab by once I'm to say.
Okay.
And once some guy a bill no ho. You need to bill no ho.
Okay.
And not you know if you pass the bill, a bill no offense say, oh yeah, legislation that time, oh them run about 30 years. Who need to run in you? Who to implement? What go to grant to go. Okay, so now you are telling people at the workshop say. I'm saying.
Nikwate. Alright. I don't know Mpensenpensemu o mo be kono boko na ntiase aye adwuma.
I'm surprised of the comment of my colleague. Now, to describe the majority leader's statement as arrogance is quite unfortunate. Unfortunately, it's a boni ben awaye.
Yedi nkomo ye wiye. Poso so ye wiye nkomo ayedi.
Na ejuma na ye ye o mrahye no. Eye procedure. Ekwan ye nyina ye fa so ayedi di ejuma. Was it what political gymnastics? Parliamentary gymnastics. Gymnastics.
You bully the chino. I say was
You see, clearly the NDC has positioned themselves as the e-levy in India. And
the correct by Omuni in Chirimas or two.
Mimba. And the who post Chanyama be say, it affirms your position you have taken against.
Why don't you look at it from your own camp? Much more frustrating.
Not me failing analysis, me yamin analysis, and it be holding. I can't talk a deep having a plane, a poor, you know, and you take a crank. Mammy Max, because a year. Yeah, the principles in the buy, budget statement, no. You left in the womb. In principle, it has been accepted.
In principle?
In principle.
Based on parliamentary proceedings?
In principle, it has been accepted. I think estimates. It is called finance committee. You do want bobo. Because committee no apply, but the chairman has made a decision. Chairman who contribute in the decision making. Decision has been taken at the committee level. Technically, decision has been taken. And there was a report about plenary. Ni be di one bobo ye kan wasem. E ho na edu.
Ho so asem no no.
What is here? And there's a majority for ACO workshop. Na majority leader Emma development in parliament. And the ye levy ye nya ye gitum say e yadia e hu hia ye edi mayen. You look at the domestic revenue generation in this country. It's about 13% of GDP. The sub-regional standard is 17%. So government need to be innovative, find a way to raise revenue. Oh no? They need a lot of things. Acquiring Development are moving around. People need social services wherever they want to find themselves. And they're the same people who will come and sit down and be ranting and yekase and a bunch of ama banyebi. Na say ye innovative. Ye pekwan ye befa so a ye beji ato kakran ye dey sisi mo. Bring and the first montiasie. So it's telling us in the signal what is going to happen on 25th when they go back. This is what is going to happen. Because they are not satisfied. Or my report of what has prevailed in Parliament, in the proceedings, and then said the discussion and the consultation ongoing is so trap. There be that. And maybe said the Queen. Minority for workshop, and you are giving the minority leader Emma development what has happened in Parliament. Ye live in Omega. So what is wrong about it? So why do you describe Chairman Samboso as arrogant? It's a bad language. He should retract it. Why has Chairman demonstrated arrogance? I've listened to Honorable Chairman Samboso or say, both in the 7th Parliament, in the 8th Parliament, and then another Dango Kufado, he has led his colleagues to meet the president a couple of times as to how we can patch up and work together. President Kufado, all man the state of the nation, the inaugural speech, yes, sworn officer. Also, look, this is the first time under the Fourth Republic, Parliament, I am so close. Say, it means it's an opportunity for us to bridge and work together. Can you speak? I know we're done. Look, what's the fair deputy speaker? Naturally. If you need Badwam to sit in state.
Yes, sir, by Damu Namasi, we are wrapping up in the next 3-4 minutes. Yeah, time no. Facha wa TV me what's away but facha me chibi ha. You were to share from between a breakers here in Britain TV ni dinkomo. You wrap up on this note. Black Stars for World Cup we are away.
Go for Zimbabwe.
No, so you know that you be careful.
Sana mukana agoye be fufu. Na me can 70 for me.
Yes.
Na me can say at the same program na majority for you know. Deputy first deputy speaker kasai.
Okay.
Ozi baby ye do e ma she be you know, very critical. Emredu na say we hear speaker so be translate in terms of decision making. We share article 104 of the constitution. You need 1/2. And the 1/2 no speaker no was so trust in here to abano wona ehun bebia speaker mo ye besere no omukoi ye hia no so on trust they take a decision na adwuma no enkoso kama mfama ye mini be queen be ya adwen say we should continue to engage. I agree with him. As for the engagement, we will continue. Honorable Chairman of the bank he continued to engage their side, but that's the reasons why they are not ready to give in. And also your baby fufu. Okay. On the issue about the Black Stars, my border to Premier.
I bring your co cup.
Make us some many make the imitated the American say, Miloni the uncle. I still believe I still believe in the black Ghanaian coach. All the laurels are yensaka. It caps a yafaninya. You be being Ghanaian.
Okay.
They must expose our coaches to foreign training, attach them to some foreign clubs. They should give them independence. No munya blaster no munya in the business. Get to crook in your pop for business. They should allow. Place
I see the best Ghanaian team. No,
what does it?
Who will team be outside?
Who? Me catch Onim or show me a catcher in Zabisi. Onim who? Mean cable money. Get to Kuku election. Then oye. Nyante thing anyway. Nyante nemesis and Achian. Those who gang up and did what they did against Nanteji. I don't know. And Namikai, those who gang up Nyantechi say and then Nyantechi wa by this time he's the president.
What does it?
Now when no we blaster. Me share ball. Me share blaster ball. Me share blaster ball. Me blaster. Meti makuma.
Blaster some dey ye be kan.
Blaster ball mbra ko hwe Nigeria move.
Na ye kan one some me nua be ma kan about the majority leader. You see the kasa o kan na. Me nua be ma nim. Me say when you have an issue, refer to the committee. Committee can do the approvals, but it's the plenary. Adom kese no. Na work when say the full house no. Bejiatum. Sana in anything. Into the committee is part. Is part of the procedure. No. Into papa no ko tran ho kan say. Ya approve no. Na be a minority. Na be na wonim ni awori ya na wan kan ni no. It's equally I can also say it's an insult. One question my first deputy eka say your friend say bagwe on transit. Na onim say bi time you take na you no ko to bi no. And this one macro ko transit no ko to. What was about bono? Amai and some ye can we ni ma bra bo parliament ni nyina bi bo be bo. And then the same first deputy speaker. No sorry fi na ko nyemo ko to bia. Eya asem no. And it's like a baby ni wa sanka say na onim say emi so sorry ko to aba
me say
all the MP ni o kan aban enyeska oman enyeska na mo enye obi sika egu ni kotokuom a egu ni pulse mu ni 1197 ni sika ye tiamika me dey egu me pulse me pulse electronic ye nim say means of transfer no the offense telcos no ni aban kan bom no provided the fiber optics and whatever mass operation to me go through omo GS 1% na aban kokko de tax e was 1% ni mu intade na media aka na ekon to abeji eni sa wi ses kan dia obi eska on koto yemo aban no nti tutubotomfo ukwa ne de sache okotokuo mu a ne on be hu no ne we 1.75 afim
member of parliament
because me itie me asma me ka ma member for okodwa bre na okodwa no o aboso enu me disguise dey ehye obi de e wo ni purse mu obi de e wo ni phone so phone no esan say when ya me fa so de kɔ no obi na de ama me ntino ye de kɔ ayese we betia 1% na yate na buy because an income to that particular organization in this case the telcos no na buy akɔ telcos no ho akɔ de tax afinia nwade minimu na esi na media kaka na aka na media kɔ no so wo ba beje to bottom style
obia betuato
what you say to bottom style enu ntino yan kase ma man no enko disika ye kase broaden the tax netter enu ntese obi sika da ko to kuom na akwa ko iya fa enya wo dia
bejeto
a lazy man's approach one na ka kire yen
okay so
nyaso na ka kire yen say aban ni hafo no ena o di tupeni wo to de be your mind no mind ways can be brave afai. All
right, so you be say that I'll give you say, but before I go, Regina Sewa Mrantie Mame is a belated happy birthday message and a demo every Clifford Anna Junior Honum. You've been a caring mother, you continue to be a caring mother. Belated happy birthday and come on. Now once again, Ibrahim Mahama, Engineers and Planners Chief Executive, we are grateful. Continuously demonstrating good faith with Ghanaians. Yeah, so we appreciate you. I mean that the guest in Swasi. Wow, G. Camera, sound, lighting for you, so we are so grateful. Namia Adoma, Echna or the chair, we're here. Thank you so much.